Do you shy away from drawing hands? Or when you do try, they look like sausages or hot dogs? Well, I'm here to let you know that drawing hands is easier than you think. From the creation of Adam, we looked at the hand touch as being that spark of life. And other artists have even shown hands drawing hands. But how did they do that? Well, there's a little secret that you need to know that can really help. The hand is made up of lines and spheres. Yeah, spheres are the joints and lines are the bones. Together, they can make your hand be more kinetic, have more movement. Okay, so you want to start off with a basic circle to showcase the palm of the hand and another little trapezoid-like shape. So you're going to put the first big circle for your thumb and then you're going to add the spheres for your other fingers. Where the second set of joints come in an open hand, you want to have those going downward. Typically, the middle finger is a little bit longer than the other fingers, so when you put the tips on, you can make those adjustments. Okay, this is it now. Just put the flesh around the spheres and the lines. The closer you get to the bone, makes it more slender, but that's the muscle. You want to do that for all of your fingers. And when you're done, you simply erase the lines and spheres that's inside of the fingers. That's really it. That's really it. So basically what you're doing is you're using the skeleton as a guide for how to draw hands. You want to get some details like the nail bed and the knuckles, just to give it a little more personality. So right over that sphere, you can put these little lines. It kind of looks like a football or a cowrie shell to me. And then you proceed to shade it. We'll get into shading a little bit later in this video. But what about complex hand positions though? Okay, let's try it out. Okay, so this one, again with the oval and the kind of trapezoid-like shape. And you're going to start to put the circles and lines based on your reference photo. And again, put the flesh around it. You know, back in college, I had a professor who would often accuse me of drawing sausage-like fingers. And so he taught me this little technique of really putting the muscle around the lines and bones. And that allowed me to really see the form and to get any number of complex shapes for hands. All right, so once you've cleaned it up, there is your peace sign hand. Okay, let's try another more complicated one. This one is going to look like you're saying the letter O in sign language. So joints and bones, once again. I really do enjoy drawing hands now, but in my earlier years, I had a teacher who asked us if we loved drawing hands, and I was the first one to say, no, I don't. And because of that, she gave me, nobody else, just me, extra homework to draw hands from my own hand from direct observation. And I really didn't like that assignment. I thought it was, she was picking on me. But when you look at different shapes of hands, often you start to see these patterns of these circles and these squares and these lines and these bones. And that really, really helped. And now I totally do enjoy hands. So I have a lot to say thank you to my old art teacher for. So bones, lines, put the flesh on, and you can get your hand to do any number of shapes. I hope you were able to do it, and I would love to see you Show me some of your drawings that you've tried in the comments. That would be great. Just remember to erase the bones and lines that's inside the hand. You could also just make sure that the nail bed is either short or long, depending on your preference. Okay, let's talk a little bit about shading. Okay, you want to use the basic shapes of the spheres and joints to figure out where to put the curves. And remember your light source. One side dark, one side light. In the middle, you're going to make sure it's blended. So you're going to use a blending stump or a Q-tip or your fingers. Just make sure it's nice and blended. And you want to darken the creases on the dark side of the hand to showcase a little more depth and range, give it a little more volume. So this is really, really fun for me. I didn't like doing it at first, but I actually do enjoy drawing hands now. Hope that helped.